Yo, what's going on, guys? So I promise to make this short and sweet. So obviously tomorrow I think we're still gonna be bullish, right? Insane close again. Just seems like every day you can long near the close, long at the open, just get your couple points that you need to have a daily goal, right? But the biggest thing is, see, remember today we had this daily order block sitting here. Um, so we didn't even come down and test that yet. Still think that's a possibility if we get bearish at some point. Um, I do notice we do have a daily fair value gap here. A bit. It's very, very tiny, but it's something we could draw back down to. Target would be about 1755 or so for that. Let's go down to our 4-hour chart here, see what we see. So remember today I said watch this 4-hour FEG. It should tell us everything we need to know, right? They always tell us our higher time frame draw. So what do you notice? We tapped into it a couple times here. One, two, three, maybe four times, depending on what this low is. But you see how this held. Remember, this turned into a 4-hour order block. You can see this held as well. So price still going to be bullish going into tomorrow as long as this 4-hour holds. And then you notice we now have a 4-hour order block sitting up here now as well, supporting price. So you want to see probably the CE of this wick hold tonight, 1780. If we start going below that, look for the daily fair value gap down here, and then other thing that I do notice is we do have this daily volume imbalance. This probably does get filled at some point, whether it's tonight or into tomorrow, just because as I showed you guys with ES today, like those volume imbalances do not like to, the trend does not like to continue until like those are filled, right? Excuse me. Um, we do have one down here and whatnot. I mean, we'll worry about that when the time comes, but that's really it for now. 4-hour order block. See, we do have a tiny, tiny hourly FEG. Nothing I would consider worth watching today. So just watch this hourly. We have an hourly OB right here at the same time, at the same spot as this 4-hour. So just watch down to 1780. Watch this volume imbalance down here down to 1780. If we start breaking this, look for 1755. If we're going to continue higher, I mean, I still think we're drawing up to all-time highs here. Um, but I do want to see us get over this weekly fair value gap, right? So that's like the next step, up here at that 230 level. So I think we're headed there next. So 230 will be the next draw here. We'll see if there's anything on the daily. I don't think there is. No, nothing really. Daily order block at 283, but obviously we'll get above the weekly first. So 230 be the next target for NQ, and then those downside targets that I gave you. Yes, yes, great representation of what a daily order block will do today. Kind of like NQ. NQ is just a bit stronger, so it didn't come down and retest it. You see, ES did, held the top of it perfectly, and then shot right back up. So telling us, on the daily and the higher time frame that we still want to push higher on ES. So let's go look at the ES continuous chart. It's going to be the same targets that I've been saying. And what did I showed you guys before on ES? I said, well, it's possible we have this daily fair value gap down here, right? This is from a couple days ago, but you see, it's kind of playing out, right? We came down, tapped into it barely, and now we are delivering back higher. We took previous day highs on ES and NQ earlier this morning, and now you see we're still wanting two displays higher. If we're going to reject, we want to see strong displacement down after we take these highs, but you see we don't have that. So next target on ES would be 48.43 and 48.60. It's going to be this is a daily high 48.43, then this weekly high would be the next target 48.60, and then up to all-time highs is still a bit up there, but we will eventually draw up there, I do believe. Other than that, let's go look at the 4-hour time frame on ES here. Pretty much same thing as NQ. We don't need fibs here. Remember this was the 4-hour that I mentioned this morning. Remember we had a 4-hour, and then we had this 4-hour OB. Again, another great example of what OBs can do for you and show you the current trend. So that's holding, still pushing higher. So what I'm going to watch tonight on ES is this 4-hour order block and this 4-hour order block. You want to see these respected. As long as we respect these, we're going to push up to 48.43 and 48.60 next. If we start going below them, probably look for today's lows down here at that 48.16 level because we really don't have a daily FEG to go off of. We just have the daily order block here. Um, and then I mean, we could retest the 4 hour as well, but so we'll just use the 4 hour and that 4 hour order block to kind of show us what to look for on ES going into tomorrow. But it looks like 48.43 and 48.60. Really, it's about it. If we're in Mara, let's see here. This is just where I called Mara out at 1470, and here we are, kind of pushing up here. Um, Remember it's been an insane run here. We'll get rid of this. Just had to mark it for myself so I could remember where I was. Um, and so you see we're pushing. I said if we push through this weekly, we trimmed up here at 27. So I'm not trimming anymore until we get to this weekly high up here at 32.72 because it's just clear and obvious why trim and waste profits when we know this is where price is drawing to. So waiting for 32.72 and then see what kind of reaction we get from there. With that, I really don't have anything else for you guys. Try to keep it short. I think I did a pretty good job. So we'll hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.